is this the new face of evil? This woman and her friend plotting to build a bomb to take Americans out. Former FBI Terror Task Force member Steve Rogers says, they're not alone. So it's clearly, as you said before, Steve, not just men, it's women, it's all economic strata. We've had rich folks pulled over, not so rich folks, malcontents who are obvious, others not so obvious. What the heck is going on?
Here's what's going on. The Al-Qaeda training manual, which we spoke about on your show some time ago, was actually declassified in the early 2000s. This is exactly what they said they would do. Train the people in America young, embed yourselves in their community, get into their colleges, their schools, their police departments. So they're infiltrating, and they've been doing this for quite some time. We're lucky, probably more than luck, I mean, it was good work on the part of the FBI, that they got these two individuals, or they would have, no doubt, launched an attack, especially in this city.
Now, they were going to target police, we're told. That's the argument. Right. That either at a police funeral or whatever, to just kill police.
Right.
And we wouldn't be looking at that because now, given all the dust up with law enforcement in this country, it wouldn't be our focus.
No, but it should be. And here's something that I think is very important, Neil. The federal government is funneling a lot of money into the Department of Homeland Security. That money has to go into local communities and local police departments. After I left your show last time, I did speak to some police officers and asked them this question. What do you look for in this war on terrorism? They have no idea what to look for because they're not being trained to look for those things that will be the tip-off to somebody maybe being involved in some sort of terrorist activity.
But, we used to be able to rely with a wink and maybe to some liberals a sinister nod to racial profiling. If they look this, they look a certain way. But now if they could be anybody, and we used to follow their passports or where they were traveling, and now in the case of 2 of the 3 women, including a Philadelphia woman arrested today, they never traveled outside the United States. So then what do you do?
Well, it's really criminal profiling. I mean, there's so much political correctness going on. We have a president that still refuses to identify this as a war. ISIS, Al-Qaeda, these are not just, as we said before, JV terrorist groups. These are military organizations, and they're bringing their people here. And I believe they're here, and it's a matter of time before we get hit pretty hard. I really believe that, Neil.
When you say hit hard, to the degree of 9/11 or a way that it's done in an American city, what?
Well, when I say hit hard, I don't think, and I pray to God we'll never see something on the scale of 9/11, but simultaneous attacks on malls like you've seen in foreign countries, mass shootings. These individuals have one thing in mind, to bring down 2 countries, the United States of America and Israel. The way at least you try to prevent it is stop being politically correct and take the war to them.
And you start dividing those countries, right?
Well, they're dividing our countries. And look, Iran finances terrorism, and they got a reward yesterday.
Steve Rogers, incredible. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
All right, so what is there?